Hello, and welcome back to our session. I just check we are live or not properly, and we can continue. Okay, just a second. Let's just check me. Okay, I think we are live. Let's check the audio check. Is it audible? Check. Yeah, it's audible. Let's check full. Okay, we have full voice and let's check the. Let's live. Let's check the audio check. Is it audible? Okay, so no issue. Just check. Okay, is it audible? Yeah, I think so. It's audible. Okay, so we have some viewers. Sing Sahil is okay. Welcome to our session. Let's just start today's session. So yesterday in the last sessions, we are trying to practice a search component, and in that auto search component, we have been completed almost 3 or 4 requirements. Let's complete the rest of the requirements which we are pending in the last session. Yeah, thank you, Sal, for confirmation. So let's just see the requirements, what we have been done. So we are creating autocomplete search suggestions like a Google we are having. So you can see there is a autocompletion when you try to enter something or search something. So like that we have been created. We are having arrays of fruits. Okay, so we have been use the functions, return the function surrender and attach events. We have been completed, and we have been also completed certain requirements. So what were the requirements? Let's just check it out. First requirement was suggestions appear while typing. So yeah, when you type something, let's B. So it's a rendering, and that's a first requirement that we have been completed. Second requirement was it filters a case insensitive like AP. If we search, let's AP, you can see is a case sensitive. If you are typing small AP or typing capital AP, let's just check capital AP, then also it's working. Yeah. I can't see the search bar. Okay. Thank you for let's see here. Let's bring me down little. I hope so it will be visible to you. Now I think so. It's a little bit visible. Okay, let's me move closer to it. Uh, let's just okay. Yeah, I think so. It's a visible now. It's able to visible. Okay. So this is the thing that we have been completed as a second requirement. And the third requirement was if there is a no match, so it should show the no result, right? So let's just okay, search X. There is a nothing, so it will no result. Okay, so there is no result. Okay, so we okay. The requirement 3 is pending. I think so. Let's just check why this is not happening. If we are having a X, then we should no result, right? I think so. We have been completed this also requirement as a requirement. Let's just check whether we added this thing or not. If length is then no result. Okay, so this is a conditions we're thinking. uh, let's say other conditions too, and then we proceed with the uh, solutions. And the other requirement was requirement 4, empty input, hide the drop down completely. Okay, that's a thing. Okay, it is empty, so it should hidden the data. It's hidden the data, that is okay. This requirement has been fulfilled. I think requirement 3 is pending. Let's just check and complete that too. Before moving forward with the solutions, let's just check what are the other requirements we are pending. And requirement 5 are clicking a suggestions fills the input and closes the drop down. Okay, so which means when we try to enter something, okay, we are returning without calling render. Okay, so our viewer has written something. Now you are returning without calling render. No, it's not that. We have been called the render here last at the end. You can see we have been called this render. We have just hidden the data as per our requirement mentioned in the question. So yeah. So what is the requirement 5? Requirement 5 is if we click a suggestions. Okay. If it clicks this, it should pre-fill the data and it should be line number 73. Okay. If the letter answer equals to 0, it should return. Now you are returning with a return without calling the render. I'm just exit this function from here. Actually, I don't want to proceed further. If it is a data is 0, it should add the class list as a no result. So that's my point of view. So here we are adding just the thing. Here we don't want the exact answers as in the response like this thing. We just want a no result and end of the question this functions here, not proceed the further. So that's why I return in the line number 75 we return empty. Okay, so what is the next thing? Is the closes. But you should show no result. Yeah, that's why we are try to this thing. Okay, do you mean as a in the console log or somewhere else? We will be fixing this thing, as it will be show in here in the uh DOM only. Here we will be showing the no result. So we will be come back to this situations. These are the edge case. Okay, but call render by passing no result. But call render by passing no result. Okay. Okay, we'll look into this. Just a second before proceeding with the solution. We'll just check all the requirement first. Other than is the requirement 6, clicking outside closes the drop down. Okay, this is also pending. If we click here, it should drop down. If we click this here, if we B and click outside the DOM, it should close automatically. It is pending. Okay. What is the other requirement? Pressing escape button is also closes the drop down. Okay. So this is the something. Okay, let's just see the comments section first. Remove all the block call renders, no result. Then the next line return. Remove all. Okay. Where you are? Here, right? 73. What do you mean? Remove all block call. All block call. Return block call. Uh, Render no results. Then next line return. Okay, you mean just calling the render and then return. Okay, let's try. Decide is volunteer us and yeah. Okay, we have one more viewers has been joined us. Okay, hi Godsley, welcome back. Yeah, nice to have you. Yeah. So, so our today's volunteer side has recommended us to do this thing. Let's just try this and observe what it's been working here. If we do this thing, let's have a x. Array.forage is not a function. Okay, actually, this render no result will not work because we are passing this as a data in the render. And when we passing a data and we here we are try to use this array of data that we are passing as a argument and here receive as a parameter. Here we try to use the data. Okay, low sound. Okay, I think audio is full. Let me check. Okay, it will be audible. Okay, so this was a not thing because we are passing this array which is required because while the rendering time we are using this, so not proceeding with this thing. Let's me check why this requirement is not fulfilling. Yesterday it was working, I think so. Auto data, autocomplete data dot inner. Let's me check the DOM how it's proceeding here. We have a body and here we have a main. Let's just check auto data detail hidden suggested. Okay. Okay, it's hidden also, and it's okay. So let me remove this hidden first of all, and that then add the auto suggest. Let's say check here and remove. I think it will be audible now. Uh, can you confirm glossary dot hidden? Okay, not dot hidden, and now it should visible be. I just check. Okay, so here it's by default hidden. We have a data here. Let's just check and let's put the X here. And now you can see the no results is performing well. And I think we have been completed the requirement 3 that was pending. Actually, it was hiding the data. Because of that, it is not visible. Okay. So we have been completed the requirement 3 also. And let's move forward with requirement 4. I think so. Empty input, hide the dropdown completed. And there are more edge cases that we didn't solve it, like if we type app and accidentally I've typed the L, so when I backspace, so it should go back to the previous value and it should show the filter data, but we didn't completed that part. So at the edge cases that are remaining, we will be try to solve after completing all the pending requirements, and then we will be proceeding with that. Okay. So yeah, no result requirement has been completed. So requirement 3 and requirement 4, I think so. Requirement 4 is partially completed or something. Empty input. Okay, empty input. Not it's fully completed. If it is empty input, then it should not show, right? So we hidden that. Okay. So requirement 5 is clicking a suggestions fills the input across the sorry, fills the input and closes the drop down. So now we are having suppose banana. So here if we click on the banana, it should automatically select submitted here the data in the text box, and it should all what next fills the input and close the drop down, and it should close the drop down. So we should hide the drop down as per our requirements. Okay. So let's think a little bit how we are going to figure this out. Before that, let's just remove the unwanted data and format it so we could have a good data. So we have to also figure it out by making clean data, because currently we are just try to fulfill all the conditions. After then we will try to cleaning our data. The code which have been written, we will be clean this, because currently it has a all sort of a data, like it's a kind of a, you can say it has a polluted data. So we will be try to impollute him. Okay. Let's slow down this all this. Okay. Okay, so here what we want to do is, if we type a banana, if we select this, so drop down, right? Let's just check how we are going to select and figure it out. This we have a auto data, right? Banana. If someone click on this suggested data, so this should be selected, right? So here I think so we can use the event delegation. Okay. So how we are going to use, so let's we have auto completions. Okay. So this is the thing that we have been used here. Okay. Instead of last type, we have a state also, right? We can use that too. Okay. There is a optimization part, so we will be look that later. So this was the event about the search bar event. Let's now figure it out how we are going to do for the drop down and press. Okay. So what we are seeing, can see here, we have a data, and here we can see auto data. This is the data vision suggested. So first of all, we will, I think, try to query the suggested. Okay. So let's start. We are having a let's go from here only. Let document dot query selector. Here we will try to select the what was the data I want to select. It is about auto data, not auto data. Search, no search. Okay, let search equals to document dot yeah, suggest. Okay, this was a suggest, right? Suggest suggestion. Let's have a suggest data. Suggest let's have a data. Data. We have a data here. Okay. will try to search the data, and when we select this, okay, so just a second. Okay, so if we click on this thing, so it should fill up the data. Okay, so how we are going to see? Let's see. When we type this, do we need to update the state? First, let's analyze the analogy. Let's just check if we have something else in the comment, or I don't know why we can't able to see the comment in the OBS. No issue. Let's just see. Okay, hi, when are you moving to framework? Okay, so here we are back again, the Sile BW6IF. Welcome, buddy, to our session. Moving with framework. Okay, so we are little focus on the system design pattern. So for now, we are trying to have a major foundations in the vanilla JS, because it plays a huge role, and we try to figure out all the for now we are in the initial step of the system design, and the because we are in the raw playing with the raw data. After that, we are going to see the some design patterns, what are the existing design patterns, and some of the other concepts in the system design. Currently we don't know exactly what are the syllabus for, so we will be also checking on those syllabus. After those completions, then we will be try to move with some projects and some frameworks. So for now, I think so. It's more focusing on the core data and the foundations of vanilla JS. So hopefully we are doing soon. But now let's focus on this. Okay, nice to have you, Sile BW6FI, in our session again. So let's see how we are going to do is suggested data is here, and DSA. Yeah, the DSA will be, I think so. We will be try to do it in morning session, because at yeah, we will try. We will hopefully soon this week only we will be start with DSA practice session. So yeah, and DSA also will be going practice to in the JavaScript only. So this will be helpful again to us, because doing the system design and JavaScript in the same language, which means we will having the more ability to expand the depth knowledge of JavaScript, and hopefully we'll figure it out on the morning session. Let's plan it and let's see how it's going. If it is, then mostly I will try about 6 to 7 a.m. if I hopefully wake up early. So we will be doing that then. Yep, that's the update. What is our attach events? Suggest data document dot query selector dot suggest. Okay, so we are having suggest data document dot query selector, and here is the suggest, and how we are going to event. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Search bar was at an event, and this is a drop down data, right? So this was a auto data, and however we figure it out this thing. Yeah, here we are going to use the event delegations. So event delegations on a particular thing, or let's try, go hit and try, and let's see how it's going to move. Word wrap. Okay. What it's about the lifestyle, and now the last here. Uh, let's have a suggested data dot add event listener. Here we have if click is happening, and here we are having a event delegation. Let's just check here if it is an event. Okay, so what we are going to do is the event. First of all, let's just check console.log what it's about. The event dot target is about. Do we have a key here? No, we have a random data, right? So we don't have a key here. Let's just check if we have a banana, and we click. Let's have a console also. If we click on this suggested, uh, it's not working. I think so. Click is not working on suggest data, right? Suggest is the spelling is correct, or let's check the element. We are having all the suggested auto data here. Banana, for banana, let's see. Banana, blackberry, blueberry, strawberry, right? When we click on this, does it, okay? Okay. It's not working, right? Let's see how we have figured it this out. Event dot target, okay. What I suppose if we add it to in the auto data, right? Auto data, do we call the auto data auto complete data, right? Either. So if we go with the auto data, and let's remove this, we don't want to play with the suggest. If I have a B and if we click this, do we able to see this? Yeah, if we blueberry, yeah, okay. So now we figured it out and we got the data, right? So what we will do, we extract this data or the value that we are getting from here. So if it is click, it should capture the data. So here we have to maintain a tracker or some capture thing. So let's have a what detail, let selected data equals to event dot target, okay, event dot target, and event dot target should be closest of dot selected dot suggest, okay. So let's just see this event dot target as well as we are going to see a selected data. Let's see, okay. So we are having a banana, right? And if we select the okay, blackberry, so both is the same. If we okay, plus here, if it is here, no, so it will be only render here, right? If I have blackberry, okay, it's working fine. Let's have a safest option only, closest. It will be help us to choose the direct answer, correct answer, right? And let's move forward. What we can do is we have a selected data, right? And now we have to submit this here. Let's check the events and what do we have here? In the no, we want to add this in the input, right? So we have to select this input class, and in this we have to add the value here. We have to save the value, and what is the condition? Condition was clicking a suggestions, okay. When we click this, we store the value, right? And after storing the value, fills the input. So it should be filled automatically the input here. After input, close the drop down. So after input, we will have we closing the drop down suggested data, right? So let's figure this out. So we have been selected the data, and now the second thing we have to do is we have to in put inside this input, okay. So are we selecting input here? No. Let's select that first. Let input has a search bar, right? Do we have a search bar? Yeah, we are having a search bar already. So no need to repeat this statement again. So what we will do is search bar dot how to add a value in a text box. Insert we are having insert adjacent text in I don't know. Let's ask the Google only rather than assuming. Let's ask Google how to inject the uh, value inside a text uh, box in text input. I think so. Text input will be fine in JS. Okay. Let's ask this. Don't know, no issue. So standard method, show more input field equals to document file, okay. Input field dot value. Using dot value we can import that, okay. So let's use it. Search bar dot uh, what we have value, right? We have a value. Uh, do we calling this my input and my input field? Okay, this will be calling, and what we search bar, right? Search bar is here, and search bar is an input, right? So we call this input and value equals to, and let's put that selected value equals to selected data here, right? Let's just check. Are we going in the right direction or not? If we selected this banana, oh, the issue is it's capturing as a object date HTML paragraph element. The issue is here. And we want a direct string rather than this object HTML paragraph. So, okay, here the new thing that we got to know about this, if we directly get the data from the event delegations, using event delegations, we capture the data and then we try to insert that data into the DOM again. So it's a give as a unique data, like you can see here, this is the object element. Okay, why it is so? I got to know because it's adding the full this class, sorry, this tag, p tag, and this is a full object HTML data. So it's try to add this HTML data inside this. So what we have to do, we have to extract this banana from this here. Okay, so let's see how we are going to extract that data. Let's remove this first of all. So select data dot inner text. uh, okay, inner text. Let's just check if it's a inner text, how to get the value from extractor. Do we got inner text? No, it's inner text will help you to add the value, right? We can't extract the data. Uh, do you have any? Okay, now here I can't see the value also. Let's just check. Okay, ask the Google itself how to extract data from the tag uh, in console for further implementations in JS. Let's just see and learn. Okay, we're extracting the text and attributes, tag name, inner text. Okay, so inside text and an element. Okay, inner text console my data. Okay, so inner text. Okay, inner text workings, right? Okay, so it can actually use for adding data and removing data, extracting data also. So let's give a try. Can we have a dot inner text? Let's just check if you are having a banana B and here banana. Okay, it's working fine. Let's move forward with this. Okay, so what we will do directly dot inner text, not HTML. We just need inner text here. And now let's see, are we able to get a value or not? And banana. Oh, it's working fine. Yeah, we got this. And the next step was hiding this data, right? So how we are going to hide this? Let's just see. Okay, after this, we were going to hidden the data. So here we have a same value that we have used previously. And I think so it will fine if you have a banana. Let's choose blackberry this time. And it's hidden, right? Uh, it's undefined. Line number 89. 89 is undefined. Let's just check. Okay. Inner text selected dot inner text. Okay. Not, we don't need this right now. So I think so it satisfy the requirements what we are thinking. Let's have a kiwi. Okay. Hey, where? Okay, here it's a K also coming. That's why it's recommended. And we selected a BlackBerry, so it's automatically hidden. So clicking on suggestions, it fills the input and closes the drop down. So we successfully completed that requirement and fulfill that. Okay. Good to go with the next requirement. See, let's just check. So other requirement are, we are pending two more requirements and to complete these solutions. And also we have to check the edge cases that we are pending right now. So there are more edge cases that we should complete because they matters too. So I will be talking on that. Let's check if we are having something remaining. Okay, no issue. Let's move further with the requirement 6. Clicking outside, close the drop down. Okay. Do we have any left out comment or something, chat? No. Okay. So I think so. We haven't seen all the comments. Yeah, no issue. Let's moving forward with the requirement 6. And what we have the moving requirement 6 is clicking outside. It should closes the drop down, right? Let's just check how we are going to figure it out. If we click this, closes the DOM. So let's, if we have a banana, so if we click this, it should close this, right? So auto data not complete. Uh, if we click, let's think how we are going to figure this out. If we click this outside, if document dot, uh, let's have first of all, I think so we go good to go with the escape. Let's go with the document dot add event listener, and here we have a key down, and we got to go with the event delegations. Here we have an event. Okay, now let's just check if key down, if event dot key equals to escape, then what should it do? It should do something like this. I just check we are returning this thing, right? Okay, here it stops, and here what we do is if event dot key is equals to escape, then it should what it should do, closes the drop down, right? Let's have a banana. After, if we press the escape, let's just check if it's working or not. It's working, and what is working, event dot key is working, right? If I have a B banana and I press the escape, it's working escape, right? Fine, it's working fine. Let's just close this. So what we'll do, just hide the data, autocomplete, and uh, it will just like do this thing, and after then it will be returned. Nothing more. We just added return is a exit termination, not exit termination. You can call the termination of that function or event. So we do this thing. Okay. So if it is escape, let's have a B, and if we escape, so it's a okay. Pressing escape closes the drop down. So it just closes the drop down. Nothing related to erase this. Okay. So we completed the requirement 7, and the pending one is requirement 6, which is clicking outside closes the drop down. Okay. So if you click outside, it should close the drop down. So let's see how we're going to fill this. This was the click event for complete data. Okay, no issue. We have been completed this thing. Let's just see how we are going to figure it the clicks to drop down. So let's first of all see the elements. We are analyzing the DOM, and then we're going to proceed with the solution. Let's just understand. So this is a drop down, right? If we click outside the drop down, for now I just want to visually see how many. Okay, so it is about the suggest or auto data. Suggest, right? Let's have a background color brown, so we can easily see where is the data. Okay, so if we click on this or this here, we can go with the auto data, right? Auto data is if we click outside the auto data, it should close this, right? Let's okay complete this auto complete data dot event, not event, it's add event listener. Sometime it's uh, we are trying to fluent in English also. That is the most important thing, so that we can have a better opportunity, because it's closes the barricade. So let's have here banana. We are having a banana, and if it clicks outside the, so how are we going to figure it out if it is outside or inside? Mm, document dot if it is click, right? Document dot okay, I'm not able to think of that. Just understand how we are going to figure this out. So this is the data we are having. If we click outside the data, right? So it should, do I need to run this on this date auto data, or should I go with a document? A little bit confused. If we click on this, again we are having a script 6, and here I think so we have been, okay, if the click is event, close profile, select item, add event listener. So in the previous session we have to try to figure this out also. Let's just check if we have figured this out there. The key down was this thing about the escape thing. You can say the escape thing we have been done the similar. And okay, and here we are having this thing. Stop. Okay, we haven't used the stop propagation something. So we will be try to be using this thing also similarly for that. Okay. So we have some suggestions for a volunteer. Let's just check those out. What they are mean. Okay, so SingSile is back again, and we want to give some suggestions like why don't we just add an event on a document and check if it's not auto complete data, then checks if it is open only, then close it. Okay. Okay, you want to just add the event on the document, okay, and check if the if not auto completes data. Okay, if it means there is a no data, then check if it's open only, then close it. Okay, but I'm not completely good understood the thing that you have been explained. Check if not auto complete data, then check if it is open only. Okay, you mean by the checking the state, right? It is open or false. Uh, yeah, we can try that too. Let's just see. So we have open data. Uh, Currently we can go with the or stop that thing also, right? What we have called stop propagations also, because we have to try this thing. And when we have this data here, mm, we have a data, right? Let's say banana, and we click on this thing, right? So if it is, but how we are going to know this if it is not mm, 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 mm. So we have tried to click this, right? Rather than this, we will click on the document first of all, because there is a huge document data, and there we have to figure it out which does it click inside the document or not. So we have a data here, and we going to see this element also. Yeah, you can see the all the data is, if we click outside the auto data, right? So we can check with conditions if event dot what it is about, if event dot mm, how we want to see this, if event dot target or something event dot, let's just first console.log and understand what we are getting here, so we can track that. Sorry, event dot target, right? So this is the event, and we got a B here, banana. If we click on this outside here, okay, so okay, so it has a whole data, right? But we don't want, it is a main, it is a null, and it is a suggested flag value. No, I just want to, if I click here or here something, so what we can do is closest, closest, closest. You can go with the closest, right? And it should be a auto complete. So what we calling the auto complete? Auto complete was auto data, right? Auto data. So if it is a closest dot auto data, we can check. So if null, 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 right? So if data is not null, then it should, if it is null, it should be close the drop down, right? So if the target dot event dot okay, let's put this thing as it is, copy, and let's just paste if it is uh, not equals to null. Okay, if it is not equals to null, or we can just directly access to the null. If it is equals to null, then just do one thing. uh, let's just hide simply, nothing else you have to do. And let's just check if we have a banana, right? If we close this, it's just closes. Okay, like this I think we can do this also. Banana, if we click on this here, if we click on this, it's giving an error actually. Cannot read the 84, 84, 84, 84, 84. What is the 84? Inner text selected data event or target suggested. Okay, 84, this is select item. No issue. That was not our primitive. So if we select this thing, okay, it's auto selected and it's working fine. And if we have a K here, if we select it here, oh, why it should not, right? Closest. It's, does it get the closest? No, actually we click on the outside, right? So it's a hidden kiwi. Let's have a, so here kiwi. If we selected here, it's auto selected, and if we selected here, it's a okay. I think so. Done the completed the requirement, fulfill the requirement, and okay. So good to see. We escape completed. Let's just go through from starting onwards. Okay, AP. Okay, this was completed. This was result 3 also completed. Hint hide the drop down completed. Okay, it's fill input and close drop down. Yeah, it's working good. If we select this, yeah, it's selected. And requirement 6 was clicking outside the drop box. uh if we have a, okay, if we have a B and we click outside, yeah, it's submitting, right? And escape also working fine. BA, and we escape, yeah, it's working fine. Okay, we have some error logs. Let's remove that too. 97, we have a log. Okay, yeah, yeah, let's remove that. Yeah, we have been almost completed all the things, I think so. Data. So constraint, do not use React library. Okay, what else? I think we haven't figured it out. The most important thing is remaining is proper functionality. About what is the proper functionality I want to speak is, if we are typing apple, right? And let's first remove this red color. It's a brown color actually. Yeah. What I mean is proper functionality is Apple. If we try to Apple, but what happens if we just accidentally type T, then it's no result, right? So if I deleted using the backspace, then it should app, right? It is a it is a string that which find out in the Apple. We can find out, right? So what I need, so complete these functions. If we backspace, then it should then should retry with this filter app, and it should list down the Apple thing. That what we can say is, in the list of Apple is app, it should show the apple and pineapple. So let's try to figure this out, how we are going to fix this edge case. And if after this we are good to go with the review. So let's just see the analogy and understand how we are going to figure this out. So, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Also, one thing, we didn't use the close search, right? We just open the we have tried with open search, and we have not used the close search in our program. So we have to use that also. Let's just figure it out first, this thing, how we are going to fix this bug. This is a kind of a bug we are having in our program. Okay, before that, let's take a sip of a water and hydration break. What we call hydration? Yeah, don't be dehydrated. Yeah, so take a sip of water and let's come back. Okay, so here we are back again. Let's see how we are going to fix this. So we have Apple, right? Mm. So we have to track an event which is a backspace. So search bar, right? So let's just check the elements. Yeah, this is a search, and this is a search bar. So search bar if is having a key down, right? Mm. So what we can do is document dot add event listener. What I'm thinking is about we add a backspace event here, right? If we backspace, then the last data that we are capturing through the state, right? So the last data will have the search have access, and this data will be used to search the data, search the filter data. Okay. So let's have document dot not document. We will be search bar dot add event listener. Here we are having a key down. Okay, key down dot event listener. Again we are having a key down. Here we are just trying to pass this thing, right? If it is a match, then else is return, right? So what we can add rather than doing this again, just let's figure this out how we can use this, utilize this function. Here we are having let's have a else if else if let's choose else if here, else uh, if it is e dot key equals to, first of all I want to check the what is about the backspace, right? uh, let's have a console. First of all we have to check console dot log e dot key equals to, okay. Now let's just check what does it come when we try to backspace, right? If it is apple a pp, right? If we click delete, it's a backspace, right? Let's just copy this. So what I'm thinking is if it is equals to backspace, if it is equal to backspace, then it should what should have here, okay. uh what it should be do is just update the last key, right? Last key dot key equals to what we are having here. See, let's BAA. Yeah, right. This is, and the last data is BAA. So if we just backspace, uh, then do we have anything here? Okay, let's just check this out. Uh, if we are backspace here, and we have to just deal with the here this thing, it should be updated. Actually, it's not updating here. If it is backspace, click the backspace. Then what should it do? It's deleted data from here. Uh, Before going to here, let's just check console. Okay, not it's not happening here. Mm, Okay, let's go with here. Let's just console.log here. Not confirm. If we have console.log, we are going to see what we are going to see is mm, state, right? State dot last data. Okay, let's just check if we are having a what we are having is APPP, then we can see there is a last data is this thing triple P, and if we go to back, then also it has a APP, right? So what we can do is we just eliminate the last thing. uh Do we go with a string with a pop? I don't think so. String has a pop, right? Uh, it's not a array, right? So it should not use the pop. We have a slice. Uh, if it is a click the backspace, then what we can do is last type, right? Instead of running this all last type, we can deal with last data. Mm, mm, mm. I think we should update the last data instead of last type. Uh, let's try to implement this thing. Uh, what we can do is state dot last data plus equals to this, and last type equals to here. Okay. That's not a good thing that I'm thinking right now. Let's not deal with that for now. Let's keep with the last type only, and let's just see. We have a B A, right? We have a triple A. If we click the okay, now we are having data. Line number 60 is BABA. Okay, so let's deal with the last type only for now. We are maintaining two things, last data and last type, and let's complete this. After that we will be remove the last type and we will be use the last data. So let's just figure this out. So what I'm suppose is last type we have to eliminate a last thing. Okay, uh, equals to okay, so what we can do is last type dot slice slice it should start from end. Okay, it has a start and the end data, right? uh, um let's ask the AI because little bit confused about this. uh, how to eliminate the last letter in string in JS. We are using the slice only, but do we have a -1 something negative value? I think so. Yeah, we are having so just want to confirm this. So this is eliminating the last thing. So just 0 and -1. So I just want to know the value. Okay. So what we can do is 0 comma -1 and it's okay. And after that it's just okay. So what we can do is just replacing that value here equals to last type. So this value will be coming up and it will be working right. Mm. So let's just check if we have BANX backs, then we just backspace. Okay, it's working fine. We figured it out, right? And we have a banana, right? If we select this, banana is working. Let's go with Apex, APPLEX. So now it's wrong. If we click, so now we have an apple. Oh, we figured it out. That was yeah, good. We started thinking about deep thinking, and we started our mind to think, not just tell AI to fix this. Okay, that's a great achievement for us. So now we are moving forward to use our mind and understand how the things are happening. And I think now we can move in the term of system design. Let's just understand how we are going to optimize this code. First of all, my first concern is I am not using the close search, right? Let's just see if we are using close search anywhere. I don't think so. We are using a close search, right? So, and last data, this last data should also be used. So what we have been done here, we tried to use the last type, which should not. Okay. Um, review first or just okay? Let's try with optimize our version and then we can move forward. Okay. So it's fine, I think so. This data is render is fine completely. I think so for now. Do we have a auto data complete again and again? Let's just check. Do we have auto data again and again? Event dot class or okay. Apart from this, do we have anything other? Let's just check the repetition of the data. Okay, not here. Do we have this thing? Suggest selected data. Do we event dot class select data inner value select data hidden? Mm, well, let's just check what we are doing again and again. Uh, what we are doing is add even escape. It is autocomplete dot data dot hidden. Instead of hidden, we can use the close search, right? Let's figure it out. So here it's close, here it's close, right? So what else is close? After this, here also close. Uh, But before the moving forward with close data, let's uh, use the last data thing. Mm, Okay, so here we have a state. Let's just see how we are going to deal with this. Uh, console.log key. No, we don't want the console.log here now. Yeah, let's see how we're going to see the last type. If we check where we have been used the last type, here, and the last type is okay, this function, right? So, and this function is using the last type here. So rather than this, just a second. Okay. So what we can do is here. So we can optimize this code by doing removing the last type from here. Okay. From starting from here. What we are doing is state dot last data plus equals to key. And if we just remove this thing here, let's have this last data here, and let's just add this last data here. Let's just check if it is working on the BA and A. Okay, it's not working. Okay, I think so. We need the last data, and we need some guidance before doing any changes. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I think so. Let's ask AI for this because we are currently not that understanding how we are going to fix this. We need some hints to understand. Okay, so this is the solutions. Before that, I want to add this thing preview. Okay, so let's ask a review for time for review. Uh, okay, let's add it him. Here our solution. Okay, so we have completed the previous session question, and below is a solution. Review that and give feedback. Give feedback. Okay, let's have a solution here. So this is a solution, and we haven't completed all the requirements. Fulfill the. Let's see the optimized version. What we can see here. Uh, let's have a solution also. I think so. Solution is also pasted, right? Yeah. This is a good place to pause and do what a senior engineer actually will do your review. I'm not going to focus on the syntax or tiny bug. Instead of let's evaluate its low level design perspective. Oh, directly low level. Again, we okay. I think we are not, we are on an average path. So we are getting always every time 6.8 to 7.2, which is approximately around 68 to 72 percentage. Let's hope this. So, but we want actual 85 percentage, right? That is ideal state too. Okay, we are having understood. Why? Because you decompose the problem into functions. You use the event delegation for suggestion clicks. You use a filter instead of next state looping. You separated the rendering into own functions. Okay, those are good signs, but there are several architectural issues that prevent it from being production's quality. Let's review them. Okay, state is not actually the source of truth. Yeah, this we have been missing. Okay, look fine initially, but now ask yourself, does the UI actually depend on the state? No, it's not depending. So we have to figure this out. When open, okay, so then immediately after you do, okay, hidden. Notice something, DOM is controlling itself, not the state. Okay, so let's figure this out, which are the remaining things. Just a second. Let me figure this out first with the setup and then continue with the question. Okay. So yeah, it's the review time and we are evaluating our solution from AI. So notice the DOM is controlling itself, not the state. In the proper component architecture, event update the state and then render and then DOM changes. Yeah, this is the perfect proper component architecture. It should be like this. But your architecture is event state changes, DOM changes manually. So for now, DOM is changes manually. We have to make it automatically. The state is almost unused. Yeah, major design smell. What we wanted something like state query is false. Then okay, input dot value state dot query and drop down hidden is not equals to okay. Notice the render becomes the only place touching the UI. Oh, last type exists outside the state. Okay, this is probably the biggest issue. Inside attach event, okay, we are having let last type equals to this thing, and then we are having okay this add in, and then last data equals to last type. Okay, ask yourself which one is the real source. It should be the real source like this thing, but it's manipulating data coming here. So which one is the real source, last type or state dot last data? Now you have two copies of the same informations lead to synchronization bug. Okay, this is leads to synchronization bugs. Instead, state.query should be the only value. Everything derives from it. Okay, using key down instead of input. This is a very common beginner mistake. You are rebuilding the input manually. A last type equals to A. Okay, but what happens if the user pasted text, drag text, uses autocomplete, speech input, mobile keyboard or IME, Japanese, Chinese? Okay, IME, what is IME? That is anything. Logic breaks instead. Listen for input. Then simply state.query equals to search bar dot value. Oh, they are using search bar dot value. Think about this. Instead of asking which key was pressed, ask what is the input value now. That mindset scales much better. Okay, render isn't actually rendering. Yeah, every time we got this error and we are not dealing with this properly. Let's just see how we can deal this. This means the caller must already know what to render, which data to pass. Ideally, render should inspect the state itself. For example, render reads state.query filter and show result. Okay, or render.state.filtered results. Depending on architecture, the important point, render shouldn't require everyone else to prepare the UI for it. Business logic is inside event listener. Okay. Inside key down, you do filter, open search, render, no reason logic, show drop down, hide drop down. There's a lot. Ideally, event handler should stay tiny. Okay. So we have to do a lot of thing because no separation between state update and rendering. Okay, okay. Filtering logic, event delegations, click outside, escape key, open search, no result rendering. Okay, too much changes we need. Oh, that's a huge data we have to change and update. So, okay, what's happened? So we got a 6.8. Between this, we are getting a score out of 10 because till now we have just figured it out about the things what we are going to fix. Okay, so there is a lots of thing to do, and I think so time is also up. What I'm thinking is, we were going to start with DSC also, right? So let's start it from tomorrow onwards. So for that, we have to sleep early and wake up early, right? So I think we can proceed with this thing in the next sessions. So we have been in the previous session we just completed the hardcore and rock foundations. After that, in today's session, we had completed the solutions as per the requirement needed. And in the next sessions, we are going to upgrade is optimize as per the low level design. As per the low level design, we will be going to elevate this. Okay. So we are stopping this session here for today and meet you soon in the next session. That's it for my time. Okay. Meet you soon in the next session. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day. Good night. Let's just close this. Stop sharing. So, stop. Okay.